On this video, we're discussing the coffee culture. Hey guys, my name is Theo Le Roux and I'm from Cupocafe Coffee Bar. So glad to see all of your smiling faces. Now when I was introduced to specialty coffee, around about 4 years ago, I fell in love with coffee. Not just drinking the coffee, but more the people of coffee. Coffee people are just so nice and so interactive, and they love connecting over coffee and being with other people and sometimes sitting for hours talking about almost nothing. It's just coffee has that way to really bring people together in a different sense. You know, you're walking through the shop and you see someone that you haven't seen in a while. The natural thing to say is, "Hey buddy, we should make a coffee." It's strange how a simplistic thing like coffee, which is just a commodity that we drink, can bring people so close together. And like, you're going into a business meeting, what's the first thing you want? Boys, something to drink? Coffee? So coffee is this thing that really pushes the human nature to its next level. Now, to connect on that different level. Now, coffee, roundabout discovered in the 8th century, was discovered by a young goat herder who took his goats into the mountains every single day. Then this one specific day saw that they started going crazy after eating these small little red cherries hanging off a tree. He then took some of those cherries back to the village and took it to the high priest. And the high priest said, "This stuff is amazing and it makes you feel great. It makes you relax and you can focus and it tastes so beautiful." And so the coffee then kind of got people starting to be together. Now the place that coffee cherries was eaten most was normally in the synagogues or in the churches. They would eat the cherries to get that focus to go into worship as a one group of people. So they can all serve their gods in oneness, as they call it, or in one accord. And so from its beginning, in its roots, coffee had that thing to bring people together always. Now from there, they started, drinking coffee in the more Ethiopian way. Now in Ethiopia, you would take the cherries off, take it through a drying process, then burn it over a little fire on a pan until it creates this beautiful brownish color. Then they would break it into a nice fine powder between two rocks, pour some water on it, boil it for a bit, serve it, and they sit together as a culture community and they will enjoy their coffee. From there, coffee went over to Mecca, into Saudi Arabia, where it became a very traditional culture beverage, where every single Sunday or every single day that you go to your synagogue to go and pray, or to your mosque, they would get the community together and they would have coffee for, bringing the people together, number one, but number two, more to get them into that focus. That means that they could worship for hours without getting tired. Now from Saudi Arabia, they started, expanding more towards the east, and they ended up in a place called Turkey. Now, if you've ever been to Turkey, or you may be from Turkey, you would drink Turkish coffee, which is, I would say, probably the most basic way or the most fundamental way of taking coffee in. It's literally taking it to a very fine grind, pouring hot water, let it stand for a while, and you drink it straight up. Sometimes with the granules inside the cup. But then in Turkey, coffee brought a different perspective to the community. So what coffee did was, it started bringing the community together to sit and actually discuss business terms and to take business to that next level. So that actually revolutionized the whole trading industry. Now, of course, from there, coffee would go into the world, to India and to Brazil and literally all over the world. So the coffee culture has created this different, perspective of what fellowship or what friendship really is. I'm sure that you would take your best friend out on a coffee date, or that guy or that girl, that first date, normally at a coffee shop. So the coffee culture has created this beautiful thing. Now, in today's culture, coffee culture that is, it's about sitting around the table enjoying a different type of flavor on your palate. It's that thing that wakes you up in the morning. It's that thing that gets you into the late night, to get that job done. And again, to just enjoy time with loved ones. That me time in front of the television or in bed tonight before you go to bed. Coffee as a culture has revolutionized our history. And so therefore, we want to introduce you to the coffee culture. Come to the shop, say hi, let's have a cup of coffee together. And I'll show you a side of coffee that you've never seen before. Thank you guys for watching. Give us a thumbs up because YouTube likes it. If you enjoy the rest of our videos, do hit the subscribe button and that little bell next to it so you can get all the notifications for every time we upload. Also, if you're interested in more coffee things, different accessories, brewing methods or different coffees, do check out the link in the comments below to our e-commerce store, and we can get you anything you want so that you can satisfy your palate, not just with a beautiful flavor, also not just with that next hit, but to bring you and the loved one closer together. See you on the next video.